feels amazing. I'm so happy to have it out, especially in Italy too, because I'm Italian, so it's nice to have it here too. And I'm excited. I can't wait for the rest of the world to hear it, because I feel like it's been out in North America only, so the fact that it gets to be out to everybody is really exciting. I think I started to realize things were changing, I guess, when, let me think, I'm not sure if there was one particular moment. Maybe, I think when I did my first TV performance, when I did Jimmy Fallon, the show in New York, that was a huge thing for me. I think that's when I realized, like, things were shifting, and that, you know, I wasn't gonna be in my room anymore for a long time. That was kind of, yeah, that was probably the one moment that, like, changed everything in my brain a little bit. I DM'd her, I messaged her on Twitter. That's how it started. I asked her to interview me because I was looking for somebody to interview me for my album, and she was giving me a bunch of support online, and so I just thought, let me ask her. I didn't even think she was gonna respond, so I just did it, and she responded like after a minute, and she was like, sure, and then do you want to come sing with me? I was like, okay. So that was crazy, and that's kind of how everything started, and she just had me on stage, and she interviewed me after the show. I grew up, you know, of course, listening to the radio, listening to the things my parents would listen to, and they would have CDs, like, especially my mom, of like, so I grew up listening to that kind of music, and I love Italian pop music. I think it's so good. So yeah, I've just kind of grown up around that my whole life. Oh, I do. I feel like veramente sembra un po' strano perché è da tanto tempo che non lo parlo.
No, it's
perfect. Thank you. So I'll try. It's funny that I've been labeled as an anti-pop star because I make pop music. So I'm not an anti-pop star at all. I think like, there's a lot of things that come with being a pop star that I don't like. For example, image and you know, how you dress and things like that. Like, that stuff doesn't matter to me. Like, looks don't matter. I'm not into extravagance. I don't like that. So that part of anti-pop, definitely. But I'm not an anti-pop music person at all, because my music is pop music. One song to represent what I think, probably Wild Things, perché parla di essere tu stessa, no? It talks about being just you, who you are, and not apologizing for being who you are. And I think that's just my message. I think I just want to tell people that they can be themselves and live their lives and be happy and never feel bad for being who you are. If that makes sense. But yeah. I think everybody's a know-it-all at some point. I think we all, at some point in our lives, whether when we're teenagers or when we're grown-ups, we think we have everything figured out, and we think, like, this is how it works, and then it goes wrong, and then you realize that you didn't know a lot about it, and you realize that you have so much to learn. So I think we're all in some way know-it-alls about the world and life. But I have met a few people who are a little bit extra know-it-all, like very more stubborn, of course. I think I'm one of those people sometimes. I think I'm very stubborn. And I don't know. And then I quickly realized that I was wrong, but that's just the way my brain works. So yeah.